Hello and welcome back to the Guns and Outdoors channel. We really hope that you're doing well out there today. What you see before you, you guessed it, SIG Sauer. This particular manufacturer is highly regarded and very respected for their firearms quality and their durability. We're going to take a trip down memory lane today back to 2014 when SIG came out with their modular chassis system in their P320 series that have been extremely popular. But the real question is, have you shot one? Or even better, do you own one? Today we're going to look at a configuration that's actually a little rare. Take a look at this beauty. This is the SIG P320 AXG carry. Go ahead and smash the like button down below. As we get ready to tabletop, take a look at this. Aluminum alloy, a little heavy metal madness. And then we're going to hit the range. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and stand by. We've got so much to talk about. We got to get rolling. SIG Sauer, made in Newington, New Hampshire. Obviously made in the USA. This particular pistol, of course, it's unloaded. Has about 1,000 rounds through it. Thanks to the owner that loaned it to the channel. Really appreciate it. It's going to come with a 17+1 capacity. He added the Legion plates. So that was something he added on specially because they fit well. They would fit flush with his mag well. That's why he did it. All right. The SIG P320 AXG carry, pretty awesome. It's going to be striker fired, chambered in 9mm. It's going to have an overall length of 7.2 inches. The barrel's roughly 3.9. The weight's not too heavy. It's probably around 30 ounces. You can tell we've got a beautiful Holosun ACSS reticle on here. Oh man, look at that bad boy. Whoo! I've been shooting a lot of dots lately with the 509, the RMRs, all kinds of different ones, but I've never shot the ACSS there. This is the green, it's the Vulcan reticle. If you present the gun and you can't find it, you turn it and it gets you on. So it's gonna allow you to get on target a little quicker. This video is not about that. The owner did go ahead and add a mag well to it. So I would say the overall weight's roughly 30 ounces. This particular one, again, the modularity. You can have any unit. If you already have a fire control unit on the inside, that's what's serialized, your fire control unit. It's very modular. Even though this is a size medium, it's metal as well. This particular frame, if you're interested specifically, is called the AXG Modular Carry Medium. It comes with the G10 panels with a medium back strap, and these are actually made by a Hogue. They feel really comfortable, really like it. Now, if you want to add these to your setup, because you've got the polymer grips, it's roughly $3.99, but go ahead and check out SIG's website. Back to the pistol, coming with the X-Ray 3 sights. I really like the green on those, glow in the dark, day and night sights. You've got your 1913 Picatinny rail. We've got 3 slots on that. It comes with your optics ready plate. So the owner just went ahead, put this on there. AXG, get that out of the way as well. It stands for Alloy X Series Grip. It feels not like stainless steel. It's not quite as heavy. It feels really good in the hand. SIG P320 with this AXG carry. That means it's going to be relatively short in terms of length of slide. You're going to be able to carry this in IWB type positions, roughly between 3 and 5 o'clock. Also, you can give it a go with appendix. I've seen a lot of guys carrying medium to full-size rigs quite comfortably, very concealable in the appendix carry. For me, I haven't quite worked into appendix carry. I'm just really comfortable with IWB and OWB, so that's where I play currently. Grip angle on this bad boy. The grip angle, natural. It's like SIGs, unlike Glocks. Glocks, you're going to cant forward. I always say it. This has a more upright 1911 type feel. I really like it. Deep undercuts in the frame as we work our way around. We're going to have front slide serrations. I want to call out specific things that I noticed. See the multiple tiers of cuts in this undercut? That's going to allow this to be very comfortable. You're going to be able to use your fingers to grip the frame really nice. G10 grips that go up really high, comfortable with release, easy to hit the mag release button. That's nice. It's serrated as well. If we work our way around the gun, we've got our back strap. What you're going to see here too as well is a nice beaver tail. This particular beaver tail, look at that. It's extended and it flares up. So if you've got large hands, this is going to be perfect. No slide bite for you. And I love how the contours and the lines of this guy. Classic SIG rear base plate. And we're gonna have slide lock is ambi. If you're a left-handed or wrong-handed, you can engage it there. And if we go ahead and look at our trigger, we've got the nice flat face trigger. Now, this is a typical trigger. A lot of guys, I like to say, you've tried SIG triggers and you either love them or some guys say, not for me. But it's kind of a spongy. This one has a short break. And in earlier testing, this guy's breaking right around 4.6 pounds for me. All right, we'll go ahead and do a quick pull test on it. Pull out the wheeler gauge. Let's give it a go. So 4.9, let's give it one more. You know it is, all about the placement. Kind of put it right in the middle, pull straight back. There we go. Yeah, right at the 5.1. So I'd say this is a 5-pound trigger, depending on where you grip. If you grip lower or if you grip higher. All right, so very nice trigger. The aluminum alloy has a definite high purchase on it, and I can get up on there and it feels real good. So good ergonomics for sure. Great edges, feels very modular and substantial in my hand. All right, front serrations on the trigger guard, front and back serrations on the slides. If you want to do your press checks, it's actually definitely doable. If we look at the barrel, slight crowning on the barrel, some type of DLC coating. I'll just clean this guy. The previous owner never cleans his guns. And why? Because you don't have to. In his case, he's only got less than 1,000 rounds. It's pretty dirty, but I went ahead and cleaned it just for this review. All right, good sights, and then the hollow sun. Topped it off with a wonderful hollow sun. Makes for a great package. Pointability on this. Trigger pull, awesome. Let's look at the reset. Reset's a little catchy, All right, you could take out the slack, but the brake is great. Reset, little grippy, and that no over travel. And it's braking at the 90 degrees. I like it. If you've ever shot a SIG P365, any of those type of triggers, this has that exact same feel. In terms of maintenance, very easy to do, very easy to break down and clean. Simply drop your magazine out, rack your slide back, pull that down to the 90 degree, and move the slide forward. It's going to give you access to clean the pistol and to the fire control group. Very easy. Put it back together just like that. Boom. You're back in business. The flat trigger, again, feels great. This guy feels wonderful in the hand. Now the height over bore is a little high. The barrel is here and my grip is here. I can grip a little higher, but SIG still ride higher. So height over bore, roughly about, I would say, a good inch over for where my grip is. This particular pistol, if you wanted one very similar to it, look up the AXG Classic. It's going to have these wood panels. It's almost the same without the magwell. It's going to have a classic look. There is a pro version of this with the slide cuts. I'll be demoing that one for you in the future, so be on the lookout for a future video there. It's a race to the finish, or in this case, race to the range. Yep. With the 320 series, the biggest thing is the modular FCU for a fire control unit. That's actually what's registered. You can put this in any chassis of your choice. If you have big hands, small hands, whatever your application is going to be. There's tons of options on SIG Sauer's website, so go check them out. You can swap them out to your heart's content. They even have different colors. You may be able to find those, for example, FDE, black. They used to have OD green. I don't know if that's still out or if that's an option these days. But again, you can swap things out. You can go up to a full size if you want to run that, and you can drop down to a subcompact if you want to do that. I think it's just a wonderful system, so great job there, SIG. There's one thing left to do. We're going to head out to the range, see how she shoots. Let's see what the accuracy is like, what the shootability is like. Stand by. We have arrived. Setup station right here. Number 17. There she is, in the flesh, in the heavy metal. Real quick on the dot that I didn't talk about earlier. It does have the green ACSS Vulcan reticle in it, and this is the 507C GR for green. A lot of people, for example, I have astigmatism, but I'm a little unique. I actually see red and green the exact same. So people always say you can pick up green a little better. Other shooters, completely different. I've seen guys that literally the red will look a lot more blurry than green, and it'll look almost perfectly clear. So everyone's different. But that's the kind of stuff they don't tell you when you're red dot. People just say, oh, green is better. Well, why? And if you look at different people's eyes and astigmatisms and stuff, if you're a young guy, you don't have any problem. You got good vision and enjoy that. But for the rest of us, like the old timers, you start to have astigmatism, see a little bit of a flaring and a starry effect. Sometimes people see superimposed double vision. Other guys will see a dot here and a dot there. So everyone's a little different. All right, in terms of target, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go 30 feet. We are shooting the MagTech ammo, 115 grain MagTech. Switching it up today. This ammo is made in Brazil. I've always had good luck with it. Full metal jacket, clean brass. So far, so good. In terms of targets, what we're going to do different today, and I like to mix it up when I'm shooting different guns. We're going to shoot a B8, NRA B8 bullseye target. So that's what they look like, 25 yards. They'll have like little descriptors down here on the left. You can get them online, pretty easy. 50 pack, 100 pack, pretty cheap if you want to try them out. Another thing you could do, and I learned this from Brian Zenz, he's a 12-time NRA bullseye champion, just a straight up legend. Shot 13 Cabot, used to work down here. I've taken a lot of his classes in the early days, and I learned so much from the guy. Missed the guy. There's one tip for you. If you already know this, disregard. If you don't know it, then cool, I'm glad I could impart a little knowledge and teach you something, because that's what we need to do. We all need to help each other, not nitpick people in the 2A community and the shooting sports. We all love the same thing. We need to support each other. All right, so next time you're at the range, go ahead and go to your printer and pull an 8.5 by 11 out. These are real cool. So if you're shooting irons, all right, you're focusing on your front sight post. Well, this is a beginner move. A lot of people have a tendency to stare downrange at the bad guy or what we're shooting at, all right? The idea is this demystifies that and allows you to just focus on your front sight post. And actually, lo and behold, it gets rid of some anticipation and lets you get a better group. So try it. If you're struggling and you're dry firing and things like that, and you want to actually live fire, try shooting 8.5 by 11. And now there's actually an overlay you can do. And I learned this from Brian as well. You can buy one of these overlays or make your own. And look, lo and behold, same as the whole target, the B8. So you could do like that, measure your group. As long as you're in there, hey, you can progress. Go start here, then work your way up. All right, this reintroduces the thing downrange. You're like, oh man, there it is, sight alignment, boom, right? And that causes that jerking of the trigger. So this is a good first step before you go to these. So try that. If you think it'll help you, make sure you come back and comment down below. Let me know how it worked out for you. All right, guys, well, we're gonna load and make ready. We're gonna do a marksmanship shot. So we're gonna go ahead and send this out to 30 feet. I'll throw on my ear protection. And I'll be shooting the Vulcan reticle. I have shot it before, but not a lot. So we'll see. I'm used to normally a 1, 2, 4.5 MOA dots. But I don't anticipate any issues. So one round, and that's what I love about this SIG, 17 plus 1. But wish me luck here, okay? Just focus on my grip and my presentation. Sweet, locked back, felt good. I definitely felt the recoil, but it wasn't bad. I mean, it's 9mm, so it can't ever be that bad. Let's pull this in, guys, and see how we did. Oh yeah, in the 10 ring. See it? There we go. Right there. I'll take that. So pretty good accuracy. I shot a little high. Let's send it back out and reload. Set it back up, shoot some more. That felt really good to me. Let's go 30 yards. Throw it back on. Let me just double check since I'm in this range here by myself. So if you ever see me peeking back, that's what I'm looking at. It is a locked range. After hours, nice fingerprint scanner. But you never know. Now I'm just going to kind of play with it, bring it in, bring it out. Trying to intentionally pull the gun back in, but I'm just working my trigger. Alright, for me, the Vulcan's doing good. Big, bright green light. Now I have it on auto adjust focus, so I see the light from this guy kind of going up and down. They say you should just manually put it on the setting that you want. Is shooting real smooth. I'm getting a real good grip on it. I don't feel like it's jumping around. My support hand has a great grip. I'm really liking what SIG is doing. This is kind of that in-between model. It's not the low-end 320. It's also not the Legion up in that $1,000 range or the higher than that. Now this guy is in the 9s, I believe. So he's definitely not super cheap. I like this a lot. Let's pull the target in. Let's see how we did. Oh yeah. There we go. Interesting. I am shooting high. But I tell you, I'm very happy. There's your SIG. Nothing wrong with that. There you go. That's my review. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, take care of yourselves. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're getting close to the big 10K. So help push me over the top. If you watch this video, you, back there in the back, look down, hit subscribe. Until next time, we're out of here. Take care of yourselves. See ya.